Mario, Ruby, let's go. Let's go.
Come on, let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about it. Just bring it up, we got hope and love.
Yeah.
It's all about you and your well-being. The candid conversation show. Let's go. Let's talk about
Hey,
it.
let's fuck it out. Let's talk, fuck it out.
It's all about you.
Let's fuck it out. Let's talk.
Welcome back to Let's Talk About It, the Candid Conversation Show with Muriel,
And Ruby.
where we discuss topics that are unspoken and taboo in our community. Our guest tonight is Ready to Love Season 3 on the OWN Network, Khalfani Quartey. We will be discussing personal training, healthy eating, mental health and wellness, and love.
Khalfani, we want to welcome you to the show.
Hi!
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I know that you're so very busy, and we just thank you for taking time out to share your journey with us. And I know you don't know much about the show, so I'm going to give you just a little background on it. We always like to lead with the guests and ask them to tell us a little bit about their childhood, because we believe that's what shapes who we are. That's the foundation to who we become as adults. Can you share a little bit of your childhood with us?
Sure. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas.
Oh, okay.
First generation. My dad is from West Africa, Ghana, and
Okay.
my mom was from Swaziland in South Africa, Eswatini.
Okay.
So I had a really good upbringing, good education. School was always pretty easy for me, but I was just a kind of wild kid. You know, I was that middle child.
Uh-oh.
You know, and I always just wanted to play outside. And, you know, it was a fun upbringing. My dad was a very stiff, very strict disciplinary.
Okay.
So there was definitely a lot of discipline there.
Mm-hmm.
I could bring home a 98 on a grade in school, and he'd be like, "Why didn't you get 100?"
Exactly.
I'm like,
We understand.
I won.
A 98.
No, it wasn't good enough. So I always was pushed
Right.
to be overachiever and
Yeah.
do better. So I always did that.
Right.
I loved competition back then. You know, some of my buddies, like one of my buddies, his dad played for the Houston Astros baseball team.
Okay.
And him and I used to always compete against everything, like the physical fitness contest, the
Right.
power run, who can do the most push-ups and sit-ups and all this stuff. So the competitiveness in me started from a young age.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you still got that.
Still got it till this day.
Right.
Yes.
Right. My mother was such a loving, unconditional, loving type of woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that taught me the same thing, and that's where I get a lot of my stuff from.
Yes.
From her. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. She did a great job. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I do. I have one younger brother and an older sister.
Okay, that's right, because you said
He's
you're
middle.
the middle. You're the middle child. Well, you know, my mom would say that I was a saint growing up. What would your mom or your dad say about you growing up?
She's lying.
Probably the opposite.
I'm lying. I was not a saint.
You were a saint?
I was not a saint. That was a joke.
I would definitely say the opposite. I was wild. I was pretty wild.
So you said you were born and raised in Texas?
Texas.
In Houston, yes.
Yeah, so you went to school there and everything.
Right.
That's awesome. So Cali Fit, how long has Cali Fit been around? This fitness?
Cali Fit been around for some years.
Yes.
It's been around 2008.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
That's a long time.
Where did your
Yeah,
passion
yeah.
for fitness come from, though?
I just always saw that when, like I said, I was always competing and wanted to do the physical fitness content and stuff like that. So whenever I was around my buddies and we be lifting weights or doing anything, they
Right.
always listen to me. They always either I grew up a skinny kid. I was
Oh.
like this. I was
Really?
And look at you now.
I caught my growth spurt probably my junior year, coming to senior year,
Okay.
and I shot up from like 5'7" and skinny to 6'2" and super skinny.
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
So I was like 165 pounds at 6'2".
Just a little
Oh.
thing.
I was really skinny. And then after a while, I just got tired of being skinny like that and started eating more as I got into my young 20s, eating more and doing a lot of calisthenic training.
Okay.
The push-ups and the pull-ups and just everything body weight.
Okay.
Explosive movements. Yeah, and my buddies saw me always doing that, and they always wanted to join in, and I saw I was good at instructing.
Uh-huh.
And that kind of just led to my passion.
Okay.
Wow.
I went to school out here. I went to University of Houston. I graduated from University of Houston.
Okay.
And I was supposed to be in the oil and gas field.
Okay.
I actually
And
went to school.
really, why was
But
that?
The whole time I was in school,
Uh-huh.
I was paying for my school training people. I would get up early in the morning, training my first client like 4 a.m.,
Mm-hmm.
training, come back home, take my daughter to school,
Right.
go back to the gym, train another person, take a shower, go to the university.
My
come back,
goodness.
Pick my daughter up. It was
Uh-huh.
just a really long day. I wasn't sleeping much, but I paid my whole way through school.
Through school.
Training people.
Yes.
And one thing I loved about that is I came out debt free.
Oh, because you paid for it.
Isn't that
That's
something?
great.
Right. So I just was paying as I went. And I asked my mom when I graduated, I had my degree, everybody's looking forward to me going forward in the oil and gas field. I was like, Mom, how would you feel if I didn't go in the oil and gas field? I want to be at a desk and this and that, feeling like I really wasn't contributing to society.
Right.
And I continued training people. And she was like, son, as long as you know it can pay your bills
Right.
and you're happy doing it,
Just do
then
it.
go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that
When
was
she
sweet
gave
of
me that
her.
green light, I was back.
That was it.
It was just full speed ahead.
But what'd your dad say, though?
I didn't ask my dad.
Because you knew you were going to get a yes probably from her.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have had a problem with it. But
Okay.
I asked him. But my mom was that one that I really had
Right.
a deep connection with.
Yes.
Why the oil business? Why a degree for oil? Oil and gas.
I mean, we're in Texas, so it's really a booming industry.
sense.
out there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really booming. And I'm glad I didn't because, it kind of plummeted,
Oh, yeah.
recently. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That is good.
And I've still been able to be successful with what I do. And it's so much more rewarding to me to be able to help people.
Yeah.
Right.
I've helped all kind of people on all kind of different medications, the different illnesses and ailments. And, we kick all those illnesses and ailments and medication in the butt. We throw those medicines away.
That's
The
good.
doctor is shocked when they come back and they get really good reports. And then, people's bodies are changing, their confidence is increasing.
Yeah.
It's just beneficial all the way around.
So you're doing group classes or
I'm
individual?
contributing.
Oh, okay. Yes, you are contributing. You sure are.
Absolutely.
You're helping people stay alive. You're saving lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So you offer personal training, group training?
Yes, group training, personal training, online.
Online
training,
as well.
of course. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Getting people fine,
sure.
huh? You getting people fine.
Getting them fine.
Fine as wine.
That is good.
Right.
I saw that you partnered up with NAMI with your fitness as well. NAMI.
I did.
Yeah,
I
can
did,
you share with
mostly.
us?
So I actually host an event out here in Houston.
Okay.
It is a mental health and wellness event and suicide prevention.
Yes.
We didn't do it last year because of COVID.
Yes.
It was kind of new to everybody else. It's usually in those summer months, like around June.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of fresh, March, April, it was fresh. So we weren't able to do it. Me and my business partner weren't able to do it
Okay.
last year, but we did it in 2019, and we're going to do it again this year.
Awesome.
So we actually have advocates come out. We have people who survived, almost losing her life
Yeah.
Due to mental unhealth and depression and different things like that.
Yes.
You know, come and speak to the people, and it's a fashion show.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
know,
okay.
something that really makes people feel good,
Yeah.
look good, and it's just a really great event. So I've been an advocate for it.
Okay.
So when NAMI reached out to me
That's
and
nice.
asked me if I wanted to partner with them on
Right.
something like that, I was all for it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Great for me. Yeah.
That's
Love to
awesome.
help people.
Love it.
That is wonderful. Did you ever yourself have any form of depression?
I did. I have before. Like especially like in my younger days.
Okay.
You know, you're lost, kind of confused, trying to know which direction you want to go into.
Mm-hmm.
I was such a people's person.
Yeah.
I always felt like I had to have people around me.
Right.
Okay.
And when I didn't, I would be kind of down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like bored,
Right.
a little depressed. Like, man, I don't want to sit here at home, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I had to get out. I had to get out of that. You know.
You shook it off. You worked it
He
off.
worked it off. That's what he did.
Well, I learned it's not always best to be in crowds and groups of people. You know,
Mhm.
everybody doesn't have your best interest at hand, and you
Mhm.
can't be sharing your energy with everyone.
You sure
Because
can't.
Everyone doesn't deserve it.
No.
That's the truth.
I like that.
You have
Nope.
to be very picky and choosy with that.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
I completely agree. Yes.
But we're going to switch a little bit. We're going to give these viewers something that they've been waiting on. We're going to talk. First of all, they've been waiting to see you. Second of all, they want to hear about you and Ready for Love.
Yes.
Ready to Love. That's
Okay,
so we want to
okay.
tell us about your
They been waiting
experience.
to see little old me.
That's
Little
right.
old you, big old you. Yeah, share your experience with
How
us.
was it?
It was a very interesting experience to say the least. I didn't know, you know, what to expect. You know, coming on there, the first day of the mixer, I was the first person out there.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And I was out there for a while, like anticipating not knowing who's coming out first, what was going to happen.
Uh-huh.
It was Joy, and we kind of really just hit it off
She's so beautiful.
immediately. She's inside and out. And I saw all that hair, and I was like, hey, who is this angel? And, you know, we just started talking to more and more people. Kept coming out and making introductions and everything. So,
What got you there, though?
It was a great experience. All of us really got to know each other in that period that we were there, and we all really became good friends.
It looks like it, yeah.
Throughout that period, and it was challenging though. Also, it was challenging, you know, having to get to know people quickly like that.
That's
Right.
too quick. Yeah.
And then, you know, people's feelings getting involved very quickly. as
Definitely.
well.
Yes.
So you may be dating someone or talking to someone, and somebody else that you may be talking to as well walks by.
Denise? Are you talking about Denise?
You got to do all the troubleshooting and, you know,
Troubleshoot.
all that stuff. So it was definitely a challenge. It was a challenge to say, but it was very interesting.
Y'all look like y'all had some fun, though. There were some fun times.
Yeah.
We did.
That's good. But what got you there? How did you get there?
By accident, honestly, somebody put me down as a reference
Okay.
for them. They were trying to get on the show, and I didn't know they were doing casting for the show or anything. And somebody called me, was asking me questions about this individual, and I was answering the questions and talking just how we are right now. They were like, "You sound like you may be good for the show."
Wow.
And I was like, "Really? I don't know about all that." Had my homeboys laughing at me on the little show, and I went and looked at it. It seemed pretty interesting. You know, like, I'm single.
You're like, why not?
Why not? But then I kind of forgot about it.
Oh.
And the person called me back, and they were like, "This is the last day of that you can fill out the application if you're gonna do it. And go ahead and do it. If not, you know, this is the deadline." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I'll go ahead and fill out the application. I did, and I went. That interviewing process was extensive.
Really?
Yes, months
Really?
of going through different
Oh my
interviews
gosh.
and talking to production, producers, and psychological evaluations, all kind of different
Oh
stuff.
my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, I made it.
You
made
made
it.
it.
So I have a question for you. How was Denise?
How is she or how
Yeah,
is she?
how is she? Because it's like I stopped hearing any information, really anything about her. She's not at the gatherings and all that. I haven't seen her at any of you all's gatherings.
Did she come to any of Denise is her own individual. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When I saw Denise on the show, she was still kind of a little standoffish.
Right.
This and that. But as we were going, making our introductions, meeting people,
Mm-hmm.
me and her met, and something was like, let's go over here and talk, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to that bench, and we sat on that bench, and there was like mud there, water, mud.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't put her feet on the floor, and I just kind of put my feet out there and was rocking the bench back and forth, not stepping in the mud, but in front of it. And she just cocked her feet up on me. It was very comfortable, very relaxed. But we sat there for hours.
Just talked.
Yeah.
Talking. This was the first day
Wow.
of the make people, because a lot of people were like, why would you be into Denise? Why are you so into? She's crazy. And I was like, that's the first person I really had an in-depth conversation with.
Okay.
Everything else with everyone else was, pretty surface. We talked for some moments. We talked, maybe 20, 30 minutes here and there.
Okay.
Or whatever. But with her, we talked for some hours.
Okay.
We sat there like, swinging, and so it was just a little bit of a deeper connection and vibe.
Okay.
Which people didn't really get a chance to they didn't show it, because all they can show is just so much on each episode.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we really hit it off pretty well that first day of the mixer, and that's why we were kind of into each other a lot more on the show.
I
Because
guess
it was another level, a deeper connection.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. And Adriana, do you think you would ever, like you would go back on the show, or how is Adriana feeling about everything? The way it ended.
Adriana and I are cool.
Good.
Okay, good.
Everything's cool. Like the way everything ended was kind of crazy.
Yes.
But we talked about it.
Okay.
She was upset at first, of course.
Yeah.
Of
And
course.
she didn't talk to me for some days. And she called me later on and just was like, I needed time to process everything and this, that, and the other. And we still were friends, and we still cool after that. And we still talk, now to this day, like, just cool,
Yes.
friends.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. As long as you can be friends, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Right. Because she knows my heart. She knows me from the show.
Right.
I'm not a bad person. I'm not, disrespectful. I'm not rude.
Right.
I'm very kind. I'm very genuine. I try to be honest about everything that I, tell people about or talk to you about or
which is good.
whatever.
Mama raised him right.
And
That's
I
why.
think that's one of the things that the women appreciated from me on the show is I was just always very genuine. I wasn't looking around when I was talking to you as if I was lying. I was looking in your eyes, looking in your face, listen to you when you spoke, pay you attention, give good replies and answers back. So I guess they really appreciated that.
Yeah.
Especially her. So she knows how I am and how I was. And it just, things just happen how they happen.
Yeah, that's good. I have another question for you about the show, Ready to Love. Did you feel pressured? Was there really that much pressure? Did you feel a lot of pressure from the day-to-day or the filming, how it was done, and how they get you up so early and all that?
We filmed from like 9 in the morning until like 2 in the morning.
Oh, no.
Really?
Yeah, if you're still up and it's 2 in the morning, they still got cameras out. So, so you don't really have there's no privacy or anything like that, really, unless you're in your room, whatever, doing in your room, taking a shot, whatever.
Right.
Other than that, the camera is in your face.
But I know I heard some of them say that some of your friends on the show were saying how the cameras, I guess they watched to see, like in the hallway where the cameras were pointing, and you all would go into each other's rooms.
Oh, they had a camera that was set there in the hallway specifically. So if you're trying to be sneaky and go to somebody's room, they'll pick it up. They pick it up every time. So yeah, there was no getting around it.
They got you.
There was no getting around it. The pressure more so came from individuals. You know,
Right.
women want to know, am I one of your top picks?
Right.
You know, where do I stand? Am I your first pick? Do you really like me? Why are you not taking me out on a date? That's where it was more so coming. But it was cool. I mean, there was a need for urgency because we knew we were gonna be there for so long.
Right.
So
How long were you there for?
it was a 10 week show. We were there for
Okay. 10 weeks is like a whole
they
time.
they compiled everything into about a month.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
10 weeks is a long time.
Every night and day. Right.
Do you think you'd do another reality show?
I would, but I probably wouldn't do a dating show.
Right.
I don't think I would want to do a dating show, but I could do another reality show. I've seen some competitive little things, or American Ninja Warrior. Some like the people always like, you can't do that. You're too big.
You can do it.
You know, and I'm like, no, you must don't know. I used to be an acrobat.
You can do it.
Acrobat. I'm very strong. My grip is very strong. You know, pulling up, and you know, my speed, agility is very on point.
Yes. You're fit.
Yeah, I think. Right.
And so you have a competition coming up Saturday.
I do. It's called the Houston Tournament of Champions.
Yes.
So this is a pro show, and it is an Olympia qualifier. The Olympia is the biggest bodybuilding show in the world.
Oh,
You know, you've seen the greats like Arnold Schwarzenegger and all those guys, Ronnie Coleman and Phil Heath and all those guys competing at back in the day, which I've done multiple times.
Okay.
But only the best in the world can make it to that level.
My goodness.
Well, congratulations.
Yes. Congrats. That's awesome.
I'm going, thank you so much. I'm going this Saturday with the intentions on trying to win and defeat all my counterparts.
I hope you win.
Olympians there competing as well, some of my buddies.
Yes.
So it's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be pretty fun.
We hope you win.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I hope so too.
I saw that you were doing, you did the posing. You did the posing class. Didn't you do a, You're good.
Yes.
Oh my. What else you have going on though, other than that?
I do a lot of online coaching. People worldwide. You know, I help people get in shape. You know, not just personally training here, but all around the world. You know, I love it's my passion. You know, I'm an investor as well. I'm an entrepreneur. So I did dab in some real estate on the investment side. I have some other business ventures coming up, but I have this huge boot camp that's going to be coming soon.
Where? Texas, of course.
The times that we're in right now, a lot of people are still scared to leave the house and go to the gym and this and that. So I want to bring the gym to everybody.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Good.
Yes. So in the comfort of your home, your backyard, you know, your own gym, or wherever it may be. You know, the park. You know, as long as you have a phone and a device or something, we're going to make you sweat. We're going to get you in shape.
Wow.
Good.
When is this?
Eating and supplements and all this different stuff to help people, you know, kick all that pandemic weight they gained, give it off, you know, and just really help people get healthier. You know what I mean? Especially in our community. We have a lot of different health issues.
We need it.
And stuff like that. Mexico used to be the most obese country in the world, but now it's the United States.
Now it's the United States.
So we've got to change that. You know, by being intentional, by taking action, you know.
That's right.
And a lot of times we get caught up in our comfort zones. We get used to, and we get complacent in going to work, coming home, eating dinner, watching our shows, and going back to sleep, or eating. You know what I mean? So you want to put some of those things in there that will help you with a healthy heart, healthy mind.
That's right.
Good blood flow, you know, and just feeling good, overall good about yourself.
Yes.
Which when you do exercise and do cardio type of workouts,
Feel better.
you release endorphins and dopamine, which make you feel good. It's a chemical release in your brain. So I love helping people. I'm not going to charge a whole lot for it. Like that. I'm more so just about helping people and just want to help the masses.
We're in.
I'll have it on my website coming up soon.
Okay, good.
My website is califit.com, KHALIFIT.com. FIT.com, www.califit.com.
Nice.
So when we're getting ready to launch that, that's going to be on the website.
Okay.
Just go on there and sign up.
Love it.
There'll be like early bird discounts, just
Yes.
all kind of stuff.
Sign us up today. Sign us up today. I said,
What'd
sign
you
us
say?
up today.
He didn't hear you.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, repeat it one more time.
I said, sign us up today.
Oh, sign you up today. Okay. I got you, bro. I got you.
So
I got you.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you see yourself doing?
Like I said, I'm always all about helping people. So I've always wanted to. So now, like I said, I'm in the real estate realm. So I help people with places to live.
Okay.
You know what I mean? With property. So I want to eventually own some like apartment complexes and be able to help more people.
Okay.
You know, it's something we all need. We all need a place to stay.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So be able to help more people who may be less fortunate and fix them up really nicely. And, you know, there's no better feeling than moving in a spot that seems new or feels new.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I love helping people just all kind of different ways.
Yeah.
I can see myself doing that, owning a lot of different apartment complexes, helping people with a place to live.
That's right. That's nice.
Yes, it is.
Mr. Entrepreneur,
That's me.
what would you tell a young person that is wanting to get into fitness just so that way they can have so they can be healthy? What would you say to someone that just wants to be healthy and doesn't know the first step in starting? What would you say?
I would say whatever it is that you do know about health and fitness, be consistent with it. Whether it's a little workout routine or, you know, drinking water daily, you know, getting some cardiovascular activity, eating healthier. Be consistent with it. Consistency is always key at the end of the day.
Okay.
And as you're going, now, I mean, as compared to 30 years ago, you know, all the knowledge is at all of our fingertips. A lot of the knowledge and information, you know, with the internet. With everybody having a phone now, with YouTube, with, you know, so things that you don't know, you can Google it and the information will pop up.
Okay.
So learn about nutrition and how to eat right first. That's one of the most important aspects. They're all important. Yeah. But that's one of the most important.
Right.
And then just different exercises that you can start that are basic. You don't have to go in there and do an hour or 2 hours or anything like that. Just start off with just doing 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
And as you get stronger, then you increase.
Yeah,
you
keep
increase.
building.
But just be consistent. Don't do too much to where you feel like you wouldn't be able to stay consistent.
Right.
Okay, right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, because at the end of the day, it's all about the consistency.
Yes. That's the truth. Yeah, we like that.
Yes. This is the last question that I have for you.
Okay.
Do you, when you're coming back to Orlando, will you come and do a sit down with us?
Sure.
All right.
Why
all
not?
right.
Good.
All right.
Why not?
Very good.
We love that. We would love it. It's good to see you virtually, but we would like to talk about it in our seat.
I get it. I get it. There's nothing better than being present.
All
Yes.
right.
And in the presence of.
Yes.
Right.
But thank
And I'll
goodness
be in
for the
presence
Zoom.
of greatness.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
So would we.
Thank you.
So thank you once again for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Yes.
And we will be waiting maybe next year to see you here at the studio. And we wish you nothing but the best.
Maybe this year.
Maybe. You never know.
Never know.
We wish you.
Time will tell, right?
That's right. We wish you much success.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And thank you for doing this.
With
Thank
the
you.
#1 bestsellers and all that type of business. Yeah, that's so awesome.
Yes.
So amazing.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Congratulations to both of you and all of your success that you've been having.
Thank you so
and
much.
much continued success as well.
Thank you,
All right,
Khalfani.
thank you.
We appreciate you.
We hope that you enjoyed the show. Please join us next Tuesday at 6 p.m. with another inspirational guest from our community. In closing, are you ready to love? One of the best feelings in life is when you realize that the one you love completely loves you back the exact same way. Khalfani says, never half-step anything that you do in life. If you expect great results, then put in great effort. We absolutely agree. We are real sisters sharing real stories within our community. We thank you for tuning in to Let's Talk About It, the Candid Conversation Show.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about it. Just bring it up, we got hope and love.
Yeah.
It's all